We are responsible for all the wastewater, so that's the combined sewer system, the sanitary sewer system, the stormwater system as well.
The folks that work in the department here, they make sure that a packet of water, when it leaves the sky and hits the ground, is managed appropriately, and then it gets to the river as clean as possible. That's what this department does.
We try to keep as much of the pollutants out as we can.
Typical pollutants in an urban environment are things like metals that come off of tires that are worn, brakes that are worn on fuels, oils that are leaked from vehicles, pet waste, lawn chemicals like fertilizers or pesticides. Well, that stormwater comes by and it picks those things up and takes it with it.
Anything that doesn't fall out of the sky is considered a pollutant. And a lot of people don't realize that, our aquifer in some places is, only 28 feet deep. And, that goes to the river. Well, the river interchanges with the aquifer at least 7 times. We're out doing what we're doing, so it can help keep the river clean.
I do think it's a very big and a very important thing that we do day in and day out. And most people don't think about that, how well we protected the system.
Our stormwater system consists of 3 different elements. A combined system where they take the stormwater and mix it with the sewage, and so you see catch basins in the street. The separated storm system is one in which we have pipes that go to the river directly, and those have catch basins and grates and pipes. Then you have a on-site, which is dry wells and grassy swales.
A swale is a low-lying area. It's essentially a ditch that works for us. You can find them all over town. It allows stormwater to drain into it, and then the vegetation and the soil in the swale provides treatment for the stormwater to remove the phosphates, the metals, the oils and gases. What is awesome about stormwater chemistry, Mother Nature provided us the tools we need to treat stormwater. Vegetation and grasses and bushes and such, as well as the soil, the microbes in the soil and the soil itself, provides us the treatment that we need to remove the pollutants from stormwater.
We have just under 20,000 catch basins and dry wells within the system, within the city limits that we're maintaining on a daily basis.
The catch basins basically take the storm water and put it in pipes that go either to the wastewater department, or a lot of them, they just go into the ground.
Normal day, we go out, we check to see what catch basins need to be cleaned. We've got check the depth of the debris. One of us will operate the boom and suck the debris out. The other will use a jetter gun and spray out the sides, clean out the inlet pipe and the area around the catch basin, make sure it looks better than when we got there. And then when there's storms, we go help out where the infrastructure isn't quite keeping up.
That's when we get puddles that, we have to go take care of, especially in the spring when the ground's frozen. Truck will hold about 2,200 gallons of water and it'll fill up in about 4 minutes.
Mother Nature rains too much, our pipes can't handle it. And we always get the question, why don't you just make them bigger? And then Mother Nature proves who's in charge, and they're still too small.
We have over 850 miles of pipe on the sanitary side. We have 350 miles worth of storm pipe systems.
Pipes that are over 100 years old, some of them show signs of duress, and so we plan on what we're going to do to fix those.
Come on.
My name is Mike Simmons, and I work for the city's wastewater division. I've worked for this department for almost 40 years. 30 years of that, I've operated a television van, video inspection system for inspecting pipes. In 1957, Seattle had a catastrophic failure of a sewer in an expensive neighborhood, and it cost over $2 million in the 50s to repair in 2 years. So the city of Spokane began to look at ways of inspecting our pipes and knowing what we had in advance. The operation consists of introducing a camera into the sewer manhole and driving it through the pipe, watching it on television and observing the condition of it, logging observations, faults, roots, cracks, anything that might be in there, and making a full report of it and a video. These are some snapshots of some of the different pipe conditions that we've encountered over the years. This would be considered crushed pipe, almost a failure actually. We don't want them to get to this point. So the money that is spent on it is saved, dozens of times over.
Day to day, it's a variety of stuff. We go out and look at new construction, looking at the dry wells, infiltration gallery, piping. We also deal with illicit discharges. People pour oil and stuff into the basins, where we go and check that kind of stuff out and see if we can find out who did it.
It all lands in the river and then ultimately in the oceans. We need to do better globally about source control, minimizing the pollutants that are available for the stormwater to pick up.
We want you to realize is you can do your part. If I spill, accidentally, I drop a quart of oil or something really bad, then I'm good at picking it up, cleaning it up.
You can take your paint and all that hazardous waste to the recycle place. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, just a few minutes of your time. Drop it off and dispose of it in the correct manner. Keep our river clean.
We should embrace that a little bit and help clean that water so that we can protect that river.
We are blessed with and cursed with an aquifer. Blessed with it because it's the purest, greatest water in probably the nation, I think, but cursed with it in that we have to be great stewards of it. There's a thought that is, you can't do much by doing one thing, but if a lot of people do one thing, they can accomplish great things. And so everything that we do in stormwater is to try to be good stewards of not only the water that falls out of the sky, but the water that gets into what we drink.